Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. And for those of you who are wanting to know or wondering for how many years I've been licensed, I have 17 years under my belt. Wow, I cannot believe that. So we are gonna do what I'm loving right now and not so much video for you guys today. And spoiler alert is that I will have a skin treatment video for you guys tomorrow, which is Sunday. I'm gonna do it with the Medicube Booster Pro. I have been loving that device. I think it's a great device, but we will get into that. So a couple of announcements. One is, as you guys know, I don't have a lot of time these days to film, a lot of treatments. And I know a lot of you have the Pico toners, you have the special edition, and you have the Jane Man professional lift microcurrent device, all of those Neurotris devices. Now from MicrocurrentLove, she does offer one-on-one classes to where she can tailor the treatment to your specific skin impedance and type and concerns, okay? If you are into microcurrent, if you love your Neurotris device and you wanna get the most out of it and your attachments, Mai is your go-to for those devices. She is also going to be starting a new series. There's a wait list. I did make a community post about this earlier this morning, and now she's going to be offering her next class is called MicrocurrentLove Essentials. It's 21 classes, pre-recorded, and it sounds amazing. I am going to sign up for it myself. I'm already on the waiting list. But I would highly recommend looking into it. I've taken you pretty much as far as where I can take you because I just don't have the time. And microcurrent should be on an individual basis, per your skin type, because you guys can follow along with me, but I don't know how hard you're pressing, how much you're lifting, how much pressure you're using, and things when it comes to lymphatic drainage. You can get a lymphatic drainage program that's tailored to you and your needs versus just following a standardized program that everyone else follows. And with lymphatic drainage, it's really important that you use feather light pressure and you're not pressing too hard, because when you're pressing too hard, you're not doing anything with the lymph. You're just working in the skin and you're working in those muscles when you're doing it with microcurrent. But when you're doing it with your hands or tool, you're more stimulating the skin and circulation of blood flow than you are stimulating lymph. So if you want to find your true correct pressure, it's always great to work with a professional. And always remember, when you're working in your lymph specifically, you have to use feather light pressure, like very, very light, okay? It's not digging into the skin to get into the muscle to work in the fascia. It's very light pressure, like similar to dry brushing. When you dry brush, you gently brush the skin. You're not digging into the skin, okay? So think of it that way. So Maya is great for that. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. I hate to always bring that up, and I don't mean to sound repetitive, but I wanted to teach you guys some facial massage, and I found a channel on here specifically that is great for facial massage, lymphatic drainage, and intraoral massage. It's called The Moments. And these are the techniques that I have been using on my own skin, and they are simply amazing. We can't rely on our devices to loosen up our fascia, to relax our muscles. The true power source of your fascia release and muscle tension is your hands and your body, or a tool that is specifically designed like the Jane Man Omna, the Fascia Blasters, And my all-time favorite who gets to the root and the cause of your fascia decompression at the bone, which is block therapy, okay? Doing these stretches, using a electrical device just to solely work on your fascia adhesions for decompression is not going to get to the root, to the cause. When you have fascia adhesions and they are to the bone, you have to use pressure. And the best way to do that is either with your hands and body or a tool like block therapy, and follow a specific program, okay? So I will share that down below. I'll put a picture of that YouTube channel. I really love her. She is amazing, does really good work. So if you're interested in getting into facial massage to help relieve facial tension and to see better results, you don't want to have to rely on a device. You can't use a device. Her channel is amazing, and I've used these massage techniques and chef's kiss. I love it. All right, so let's get into the meat of this video, which is my loves. So these have been a love for a while now. I think I want to say almost a year, and it's shoes. And that is my Paluvas. So these are the strand model. These are created by Mark Sisson and his son, the founder of Primal Blueprint and Primal Kitchen. So him and his son started a shoe company, and it's called Paluva. I've shared these before, but they're similar to those shoes back in the day called Vibram 5 Fingers, with their barefoot shoes with the toes. But these have more cushion in them versus them, but you're still getting the barefoot experience. What I love about these compared to other barefoot shoes is that they have the toes separated. Some barefoot shoes are just wider in the toe area, so your toes aren't scrunched together, and they're flatter on the bottom, so you get the barefoot experience. But I find for myself, these work better because since I have narrow feet, and if the toe space is too wide, I end up gripping my toes more so than what I do with these. These have helped me with my posture. They have helped me improve my stability and balance. I feel more grounded and connected to the ground. I have less back pain when I use these. And they help with my block therapy practice. Since I've been wearing Paluvas, now I get to wear them 5 days a week because I have 3 pairs. I'll show you the different colors. I have pink, I have black, and I have blue. So these are my work ones. So I have a pair specifically for work, and I wear these every day to work. And over in the last month, since I've been really wearing these, I wear them 7 days a week because whenever I take Misha for a walk, I go for a walk. If I'm going to do like a workout other than cycling, I wear my Paluvas. If I'm just going out running errands and I want a tennis shoe, I reach for my Paluvas. Matter of fact, I got rid of all my other tennis shoes, and these are my tennis shoes that I wear anytime I'm doing an activity, hiking, not indoor cycling because my shoes are clip-on. I wish they would make a pair of these in clip-ons for indoor cycling. Now, regular cycling, I can understand why they can't because you need to be aerodynamic, and these aren't aerodynamic. But so over the last month, I wear these 8 hours a day, at least 5 days a week, and that's my work schedule. I have noticed a change in my feet. So on my left ankle, right where my arch is, my ankle was starting to go like poke out a little bit. Since I've been wearing these more consistently, it's sort of going back into normal alignment along with block therapy. But the true thing is I haven't been working my feet much with block therapy, but I was starting to get bunions. And ever since I've been consistent with my Paluvas, my toes are now normal, and that starting point of getting a bunion is completely normal. My feet look so much better. They're more aligned. I just love these shoes. I think they're the best ever. Now they do have different models, but since I have narrow feet, the strand works for me best because you have laces that you can adjust the width. I have ordered their slip-on ones and they were just too wide for me to where they would gape on the sides of my foot. And I noticed with the slip-ons, you do have to order one size up versus a half a size up. With the strand model, you order a half a size up. So let me tell you why I have three of them. I love them that much. So these are my work shoes. I wear scrubs to work, black scrubs, and I figured that the black ones are perfect because it's less noticeable of the toes, because when you have a lighter color, as you can see, it's more noticeable with the toes versus a darker color. And every time I wear these, even the black ones, it is always the topic of the conversation. People stop me and ask me how I love these. So black is great if you don't want to be noticed too much, but people still notice them. So these are my work ones. So I have black. So I picked up, these are the light pink ones. And as you can see, they're very light and they have sort of this textured, shiny material. The black ones aren't shiny, but they almost seem like a neoprene material. And then I have these blue ones. These were my first pair. I was wearing these every day. I love the blue ones too. I started wearing these to work and I was like getting too much attention, so I got the black ones. So these have transitioned to my outdoor walk ones or any type of activity, running errands. And then the pink ones are specifically for weightlifting or any indoor exercising that I'm doing other than cycling, whether it be Pilates, weight training, the stair mill at the gym, that sort of thing, walking on the treadmill. So that's why I have the pink ones. Also, these may transition to a cute pair out, and I know that they're gonna come out with more colors. They have white, they have a hot pink one that is the same like sort of pattern as these blue ones. And then they have a camo desert, like a tan and khaki color. It's like, I think it's like tan, khaki, and white that looks camouflage. I haven't picked those up, but if they come out with another darker color, I'm definitely going to get it. I love them. Great shoes. I picked up all mine when they've had big sales. So if you are waiting for them to have a big sale, follow them on Instagram and also sign up for their email. They won't spam you, but I love those shoes. They're so comfortable. Enough padding. I can go on and on about them, but if you're, if you're into block therapy and you're looking for a barefoot shoe, I recommend those. Those are great to follow along with your practice of block therapy because your feet are a big topic with your blocking and your results. Okay, so now I'm debating on what to go into next. So let's go into my items that were fails for me this month. I don't have very many of them. I only have 3 products that are a fail for me. Well, technically I have like 5, but some of them are set. Okay, so the first fail for me this month is actually this Giorgio Armani eye tint. I have the color 11S, which is bronze, and it's sort of like a rose gold. So this is supposed to be a long wearing cream to powder eyeshadow. So this is a total fail for me because it creases on me like within 5 minutes of wearing it. I was gonna return this, but I haven't made it to Sephora in time because I don't have a Sephora next door to me anymore, like what I did before at my old job. So I think the color is really pretty. It's a little bit lighter than I expected, but with my eyes, whether I wear powder under it, a eyeshadow primer, or my bare eyelids, it just creases on me something fierce. So it's not true for me for it to be a 11-12 hour wear time. So definitely a miss for me. And I think it's overpriced for what it is. It is pretty, But I was hoping for more color payoff because it is bronze, and I know it's an eye tint, but I need some more tint there. So it's kind of like a translucent tint. So excuse me, I have to take a sip of water. My next fill is actually the Natasha Denona I Need a Rose lipstick lip liner in the shade Peony. I love the formula of these. I love the formula of the Natasha Denona lip liners. They're creamy and they last all day. They sort of remind me of Charlotte Tilbury. Sorry guys. So we've had a lot of wildfires around me, so I'm very sensitive to the air quality. It just like kicks up everything. I get like so congested. My eyes have been tearing like nonstop. It's almost like allergies, but it's from the wildfires that are burning. So the lip liners are great quality from Natasha Denona. I have her My Dream collection as well, and I prefer the lip gloss in that collection versus the color of the lipstick and the lip liner. And same thing with this collection. So I got the shade Peony and it came in as a set. Excuse me. Woo, sorry, I was hoping I could film this in one shot. I am getting like super congested right now. I went to brunch with friends and then I was, you know, outdoors for a little bit. And then all of a sudden when I got home, I just got really, really congested. So with these Natasha Denona, what I find in these collections is I prefer the color of the lipstick versus the lip liner and the lipstick. Now, when I looked at this color online, it definitely looked different than what it does in person. Like I thought it was going to be more pink, but it's more of a peachy pink nude. And the same thing happened with my Dream Collection lipstick and lip liners. They weren't the color that they show to appear to be on the website. And this is what I dislike about, you know, the pictures that they put on websites. Sometimes they're AI generated or they're really enhanced that you can't get the true color. And it kind of sucks for us who pick them up, and it becomes hard to return them when they don't look like the true color that they are on the website versus in real life. However, I do love the lip gloss. I love the formula of all of these. I think they're beautiful. It's just the color is a complete miss for me, and I feel duped because it doesn't look anything like what it looked like online. I just strongly dislike that. So there's those. And then my other miss is going to be the Patrick Ta Major Volume Mascara. And only because I have hooded eyes. If you have hooded eyes, if you have puffy eyes, if you have long lashes to where they touch your brow bone or touch your under eyes, and this is just with any mascara, but you don't want to wear regular mascaras because no matter what you do, they're going to smudge. And I have become a huge fan of tubing mascara. Specifically, I love the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water, but there is more tubing mascaras coming out down the market and I have to try them. I hear Tarte has an amazing one. Tubing mascaras don't really get much attention, and I'm really, really shocked because for mature women, anybody that suffers from puffy eyes or hooded eyes, tubing mascara is your best friend. Especially like when you wear cream eyeshadows, or you know, if you like to keep your under eyes looking hydrated and plump and juicy, it doesn't require to cake on powder. I don't like to cake on powder under my eyes, and I like to keep them looking plump and juicy, and a regular mascara just doesn't do it justice. However, this isn't a complete fail. I do like the formula. I think it is beautiful on the lashes. It gives you nice, natural, fluttery lashes versus it being too va-va-voom and looking unnatural. It's just, I wish that the formula was smudge resistant, and it is not smudge proof and it's not water resistant. So anyways, that's a fail. So those are my fails. Now let's get into my favorites. So BK Beauty is having their 5-year anniversary sale. I am a huge fan of BK Beauty makeup brushes. These are synthetic makeup brushes and they're absolutely gorgeous. I love their face brushes mainly. But so they're 20 to 30% off, just depending. Now, my favorite brushes from them are the Nikki LaRose collection. So I have 2 sets of the Nikki LaRose brushes because I love them. My favorites are her concealer brush, which is the N16. I love the foundation brush, which is the N17. So this you can use for foundation or your cream or liquid products on this side. And this side you can use for powder products. I love the N14. So this you can use as a concealer brush. You can use it for powder in those areas. You can use it to contour. All of her brushes are multitasking and I just love them so much. So no matter what Nikki LaRose brush you have, they're all fabulous. And they're so versatile and you can use them the way that you want to use them. I love the Angie Hot and Flashy Kitten Paw concealer brush. This is dirty, I have to clean it. I love this. This is great for concealing around your face. It's great for concealing around your eyes, all the way around everywhere. This is also great. I actually prefer the Nikki LaRose around my eyes because of these fibers at the top. It's great to feather and blend. Also, it's really easy to get at an angle versus this one. My favorite face brushes from BK Beauty, and I did order a couple of more, so my face brush collection will be complete. So my 2 absolute favorites that I have backups are the mini foundation brush, which is the 109, and the 106, which is the brown brush. So this is a foundation brush, but I love it to apply my cream blushes. This one I love to use sort of like as a beauty blender around my face, especially when I wear the Color Science Flex. I love to pat this around my face to blend in my foundation. However, you can use it as your main foundation brush, but this is great for me to pat and blend in. So those are my 2 favorites that I have backups of. I have backups of both concealer brushes. So this is their 103. This is a bronzing brush. I do love this for a bronzer. However, I did order their 111 dense bronze brush. This is their 108 powder. I think this is like the mini powder brush. I love this one for underneath my eyes and the smaller areas of my face to apply my powder. This is a newer one. This is their 112. This is a mini angled face brush, and what I like this for is liquid blush. This is great to apply any liquid blush that you have. It just applies it really, really nicely and very gently so you don't get too much. And then this is their 104, which is their tapered powder brush. I ordered their large powder brush, their large concealer brush, and their dense bronzer brush from the sale. So I can't wait to get those and test it out. But I love this for applying powder all over my face. However, you don't have to use these to their specific tailored description. You can use them the way that you love to use them. My favorite eyeshadow brushes, eye makeup brushes, if you love natural hair brushes, are by Rephr. So Rephr brushes are animal hair. They're specifically goat hair. They're made in Japan. I picked up the whole set of the eye brushes when they had them for 50% off during Black Friday, and I love them. So natural hair brushes apply eyeshadow so beautifully, and Rephr is absolutely gorgeous. I just love these brushes so much. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands. I'm just sharing my love because I did go out and invest in new makeup brushes And as you can see, I'm addicted because having the right tools makes all the difference in the world when you're applying your makeup. So those are my favorites for my makeup brushes. Now, I have a couple of favorite makeup items. Today I'm wearing my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm in the shade 5.9 and my concealers. I'm still loving these, love, love, love. They're beautiful. However, I will say with the concealer, I wouldn't recommend putting it on your eyelids because it has a tendency to make my eyeshadows crease. That's how hydrating it is around the eyes, even with powder. So I still love these. Now I have a couple of additions from Armani Beauty that I'm absolutely head over heels in love with. They're luminous silk blushes. These are their liquid brushes. It's actually called a cheek tint. I have the shade Delicate Mauve here, which I'll swatch. And I have the shade Rosy Peach. These two are my favorite colors, and you can use these on the lips too, by the way. So we have Delicate Mauve. A little bit of these go a long way and you can build them. And then this is Rosy Peach. Rosy Peach, I get so many compliments on my eyes when I wear Rosy Peach. It's the prettiest peach. It's like the perfect balance of a pinky peach where it's not too orange, it's not too coral, it's not too peachy, but it's really, really pretty and it's a favorite of mine and it's my favorite for the summer. Delicate Mauve is definitely one that I can wear year round. These two are pretty mixed together too, but they're so pretty. They last all day. They look really pretty on the cheeks. They give you a nice luminous tint to the cheeks. They're buildable. I don't even need to wear a highlighter when I'm wearing these. I just love them so much. I'm not wearing highlighter today and I don't have these on. I just have the luminous silk foundation and concealer, the bronzer, and I'm wearing my favorite color from the Lawless blushes. So other favorite is the Armani Luminous Silk Bronzer. I have the shade 100 here. I feel like this is a little bit too light, but it is a favorite of mine. I have not been able to put this down ever since it arrived. During the week, I have been using it as a contour shade for eyeshadow. I use it all over my face. I broke down and ordered the shade 110 to test it out because I feel like I need something a little bit darker since I'm in my summer color. But however, these are so beautiful. I love the packaging. I love the size of it. I love the color. They are luminous, but it's not overly glittery. It doesn't, I don't even detect the shimmer on my skin. I have it on today. I just really, really love these. Now, these are made in China and there is talc in them. So if you're not comfortable with talc being in here, I would avoid it. And I was kind of surprised at, you know, how nice these are, and the formula is so beautiful. It almost seems like they're just like really so creamy, and it's a powder. I just love it. A new favorite is the new Natasha Denona mini rose palette. I have it on my eyes today. I did do a get ready with me with this last week. I love this. This is like a favorite color here, which this one is called, I think, Golden Rose. It's a duochrome. It's like a peachy pink color. I love this palette. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the Natasha Denona mini palettes. They're great for travel. They're not too big or too overwhelming. I have all of these colors on my eyes today. Very versatile. I really love this. If you love pinks, if you love lilacs, you will love this collection. I love, love, love. So that's a favorite. And one that I keep forgetting to talk about in my last favorite videos is the Lawless cream blushes. So these are called the Soft Blur Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush. So my two favorites are Rosebud and Angel. So I could have gone with either of these. This is more of a warm pink, a warm mauvey pink, and this is more of a cool mauvey pink. So I could have wore this today, and then I am wearing Rosebud, but I love these so much. They're such a great cream blush. And I was really shocked to hear that Nikki LaRose didn't like these. She said that they were patchy. Now, I haven't experienced any patchiness with these whatsoever. Excuse me, whatsoever. They go on great over powder for me. Without powder, I haven't experienced them lifting my foundation. I haven't experienced them, you know, being patchy, but I really love the formula of these, so I love them. The other one that I have is actually Starburst. So this is the color. I would say it's just okay. I haven't really played around with it much, but I will play around with it some more. This reminds me of the Lawless Is It Make Me Velvet Powder Blush in the shade Angel, which is great. I think this would be really pretty with like a purple or like a deep berry plum eye look. I love peach blushes with like purple makeup or berries and plums. So I do love these. I think they're great. So, all right, a new old favorite that I've picked up this week that I've been loving is my Nudie Fit Glow Lip Color Serum. There is just nothing like this color. It's the color, it's the formula. This is my favorite Fit Glow lip color serum. I will always buy this. I just really, really love it. I found it the other day and I was like, oh, I need to wear that again. And of course, here it is. I'm all in love with it again. All right, so for those of you wondering, I did try the Neova Silk Sheer 2.0 SPF. This little tube was pretty much just good enough for one application. It's like good for 1.5 applications. I do like it. This is a, they call it a photo finish. There is a slight tint to this. It's mineral based, but there is a chemical filter in here too, but it has those DNA repair enzymes. This one is an SPF, I think 40. I took a class with Neova this week and they're sending me the full size of this. So I'll test it more and let you know. But all of our patients at work love the Neova SPF. It's just that this wasn't enough for me to try it. It was good to see if I was gonna have any sort of initial reaction to it. I'm not wild about the chemical sunscreens because they irritate my eyes and irritate my skin, but however, we will test this out and see how it is. Okay, so now let's go into my skincare favorites, then hair favorites. Okay, I don't really have much for skincare, honestly. I just only have a couple of products here. Number one is I am loving the Green Rooibos AOX Hydrating Atomizer with my red light therapy. So for those of you who found that the serum was too messy, you didn't like it, it didn't go well with your other skincare products, it was too spicy for you because of the niacinamide, give this a shot. I love it. I haven't used this for the last couple weeks because I've been testing the Medicube Booster Pro device, and I'm just testing that for the next 30 days, but I just love this. Of course, I could use this with that, but I'm saving this for my Sama Pulse 40 LED light panel, but I love this. I have a new mist that I'm absolutely in love with, and that is the Dalba First Spray Serum Mist. So I picked this up on Nikki LaRose's recommendation, and I am in love. I love, love, love. So they have, gosh, excuse me guys. You know, the air conditioner is blowing on me right here too, because it's so hot here today. We have the AC on, and my body just like instantly just does not like AC. It makes me feel good, nice and cool, but my sinuses and my whole respiratory system just gets really dried up. So they have two of these. So there is the aromatic spray serum, and then there's the first serum spray. These have the white truffle in them. They're nice, light, but very hydrating mist. They're Korean, from a Korean skincare brand. It's called Dalba Piedmont. So you have, the first serum spray says hydrated and radiant skin, and the aromatic spray serum says hydrates and nourishes the skin. So these are like a biphase mist. You shake it up and then you spray it. And the mist, look at how fine that mist is. It feels so good. I have been loving these. I took this to Tahoe with me and I was just spraying it on my skin all day because Tahoe is really dry. By the way, that's where my new intro is from. It's from Lake Tahoe, so I hope you guys enjoy that. That's from the last night that we were there. I captured a beautiful sunset, but I love this. So this one, the first serum spray, is great for normal to dehydrated skin. So normal skin, oily skin that's dehydrated, you will love this. If you have dry, dehydrated skin, you will love the aromatic spray serum. It smells exactly the same as this. It's a very light, refreshing scent that doesn't linger. Actually, when I spray this, everybody's like, oh my God, I love it. So this one, I have tried it this week and I love it too. And I would recommend it if your skin is more on the dry, dehydrated side. If you're normal to oily, dehydrated, I would recommend the first serum spray. But these are about $20 to $28, just depending on the size. So I did buy a, I think it's a 2-ounce one for my purse, which is the same size as this one, to take with me to work, and I spray it throughout the day. But this, I spray it right before I put on my moisturizer. I spray it over my makeup after I applied all my makeup as a setting spray. And I apply it throughout the day, and I just love it. It gives your skin the most beautiful, radiant glow. And it's so hydrating. It's so hydrating. You guys have to try these. If you haven't tried it, please let me know if you love them. I'll leave the link for the first serum spray down below, and you can just search the Dalba web store on Amazon. They do have other skincare products. Some of them I wasn't too thrilled about, but these are fabulous. They're a love. So another favorite that I have here for skincare is my Color Science Unforgettable Total Protection Face Shield in the Classic. So I love this to wear under my foundation. I'm wearing it today underneath the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. My other go-to was the No Show Mineral Protection. The reason why I wanted to try this is I experienced peeling with the No Show Mineral Protection. I still really like it, but with certain foundations, this will cause that foundation to peel. And certain skincare products, this will peel. So if you have any of your skincare products, like your serums that are like a gel or a, a thick viscosity serum, this will peel and cause your other products that you put on top of this to peel. So now this one is definitely a sheer mineral sunscreen. I'm gonna apply this one to my hand. Now this does require you to shake it, and when you first put this on, it has sort of a white cast, okay? But then as it absorbs into the skin, it loses the white cast will dissipate. Now with this one, you have to shake it too. I thought you didn't have to shake this because I thought it was like the like the bronze and the glow and the flex, but it's not. You have to shake it. So this has like sort of like a peach tint to it. I love this. This is definitely more moisturizing than the No Show Mineral Protection. No Show Mineral Protection is great for men. Men love this. If you have oily skin, you will love this. If you have dry, dehydrated skin, you might not like this so much because it doesn't feel as moisturizing, but the Classic does. Now, here's the thing is that the Classic does have that slight peach tint to it. And at first, I notice it on my skin to where it has that cast, but then it will dissipate. But it's really, really nice. As you can see, you can't really see the difference between my hands, but if you have probably like a medium to tan complexion. This might show a white cast, but I noticed that it does dissipate on my skin. So I've been loving this, and this will be my go-to for my neck and my chest. And on the days when I'm wearing my foundation, this will be the one that I wear underneath it. And then I'm gonna say goodbye to the No-Show Mineral Protection because I have never experienced any peeling with my Flex or my other Sun Forgettable Color Science SPFs. So I wanted to switch to this and try it out. And I'm so glad that I did because I love the formula. I love the Flex and I love this too. So there's that. You know, finding the right sunscreen is so important, but it's also personal. You know, we all have, you know, our qualms, our quirks about SPF. I love mineral sunscreen, but it's always hard for me to find a good mineral sunscreen that doesn't dry out my skin. And I prefer mineral for my skin because it doesn't irritate my eyes like chemical sunscreens do. Here in the US, I always get reactions around my eyes. Plus, I feel that my skin fares well with minerals versus chemical. It gets less irritated and it's less drying. But the Sun Forgettable collection from Color Science is my favorite because I have no issues with it whatsoever, drying out my skin, causing breakouts, or any of that. And the best sunscreen is the one that you're actually going to wear. And I wear my sunscreen every day because I love how the Sun Forgettable collection feels and looks on my skin. So there's that. All right, now for my other favorite skincare product is the Medicube Age R Booster Pro. So I have been testing this now for a week on my skin and I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna do a video again on this tomorrow. And I'm thinking I'll probably gonna use it with my regular skincare and then we'll do a Medicube facial. But if this video goes up in time before I put up that other video, I will take a vote and you guys let me know what you would like to see. This is great. I have gotten so many compliments on my skin since I started using this. This just really gives my skin a beautiful glow. I think it looks great. It looks really plump and juicy. I love the air shot mode on this. It's fabulous. I've used it 3 times now on my skin. I used it the Thursday of last week, and then I used it Sunday, and then I used it Wednesday of this week, and then tomorrow I will use it again. And then I used the booster mode both morning and evening. And in the morning, I have been testing the microcurrent mode over my moisturizer, and I do like it for the morning. It just really makes your skin look really nice and plump. And it also helps with clipping your fine lines and wrinkles. Now the DermaShot mode, which is the EMS mode, I've only used on my jawline once this week. And I'm still out on that. I mean, I don't like the EMS on my face. I still stand by what I said in my initial video on this. I'm just not a fan of EMS. I don't think EMS is great for your facial skin, especially if you have thin skin. If you have thin skin, I would avoid EMS on my skin altogether. If you have broken capillaries, do not use EMS, okay? My thoughts. Excuse me, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys. But, so I love the microcurrent, the booster, and the air shot mode on this. And I will say, if you have thin skin, I would stay in levels 1 to 2. If you don't have thin skin, if you have thicker skin, you can jump in from 2 to 3 to probably even 5, just depending, but always start low. I don't think I will go beyond level 1 or 2 in this device because the levels in here isn't based on how, you work your way up. It's more of like your skin impedance. And what your skin impedances are is with this device and like electrical muscle stimulation, it's based off your skin thickness. So thin skin, I would say stay in between 1 and 2 if you have sensitive skin with broken capillaries. If your skin is thin, but you're not sensitive and maybe you're oily, you can bump it up to 3, but I wouldn't go beyond 3 in any mode in this device if you have thin skin, because this is a powerful device. There is a lot of electricity in this device. And I don't think that the microcurrent mode is true microcurrent, but I will get more into that in my video tomorrow. But I love it. If this has been on your radar, I am loving it. I'm loving the way my skin looks. It looks so fresh, dewy, and hydrated, and plump and juicy. I'm not seeing much for the lifting, and that's where I would add in my microcurrent. But for these next 30 days, I am just testing this with no other devices, not even LED. And then next month in September, I'll get into adding other devices and using this and showing you my routine with it. But if this is something you have been looking for, I definitely recommend it because I absolutely love it. And I love it over the individual Minicube devices. All right, that's it for, one more skincare product, and that is my Aduro Definitive Lip Treatment. So I picked this up from Leah's 4th of July sale, and I absolutely love it. I like it more than the Ourself Lip Filler. I think I see more lip plumping with this than I do with the Ourself Lip Filler. And my lips are really nice and hydrated, plump, and juicy. I noticed that they look smoother with using this. And it's only been, almost a month that I have been using this. A little bit of this goes a long way. And it is pricey, but if you pick it up on sale or use your 25%, it takes, a little bit of that hit with it. With this brand, it is beautiful. I find that their products are just way too expensive. They're definitely out of my budget. And there's some ingredients like resveratrol and things like that I don't want to use on my skin. I know everybody says that's, a wonderful antioxidant, but it bloats those dermal fat cells. And we all know what that means if you follow along with Adipo. So a lot of the ingredients in the Aduro products are patented. So that's the reason why it's so expensive. And you're gonna see more and more brands using proprietary and patented ingredients because companies are devious and duping these companies left and right. So when a company makes products that are proprietary or patented, what happens is they can charge whatever they want, but they do charge a little bit higher because they have to pay for those patents and proprietary ingredients. So nobody else can copy their formula. So it requires lawyers and all this stuff. And so it becomes really, really expensive. So that's a little bit about proprietary patented ingredients. But I love this lip treatment. So if you wanted to, try anything from this line, I would suggest you start out here. Leah did put out a video, I think yesterday. Packaging is absolutely gorgeous with this brand. But this is the only product that I'm gonna try from them. I don't wanna get hooked on their other products because some of their serums are $400. Their eye cream is $400. OMG, not for me. Now, that's it for skincare. For a body product, I have the Trader Joe's Cacao Oil Body Butter. So this is a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Bella Flor Elasti Cream. And this is why people make patented ingredients and proprietary products, because there's dupes. So this is a dupe that I love. I actually love it more than this. So the cacao oil smells exactly like the Bella Flor Elasti Cream. However, this one is a bit more moisturizing than this one. What I find with these is that the experience of applying these and working them into the skin is not pleasant. It leaves a soaping appearance on the skin for a while. So when I apply this, I work it into my skin. And once I see that soaping appearance, I just leave it alone and let it absorb into my skin, because otherwise I'm constantly working it into my skin. But if you have dry skin, dry body skin, crepey skin, this is definitely worth looking into. It is a limited item, but it's a lot cheaper than this and it smells exactly the same. This is my favorite scent from Sol de Janeiro, and I just really love this Trader Joe's body butter. So good, like the Brazil nut body butter collection. That is also a dupe for the Boom Boom cream for Sol de Janeiro. Now, hair, as you guys know, I love my Color Wow hair products. Let me know if you want me to do a dedicated video, but for the month of July, I have really been loving this Speed Dry. I used it today in my hair to smooth it out. I love, love, love it. When I'm short on time, I reach for this. And also when I'm smoothing out my hair and I want more of a voluminous look, instead of a sleek, voluminous look, to where what I'm talking about voluminous is more volume at my roots, I like to go for this. Again, you can just use the extra large all over the hair and get more of that voluminous look. Now, my other favorite for smoothing is the extra strength Dream Coat. So I reach for this when I want my hair to have more of that sleek and shiny look to it. And plus this really resists humidity. Now I love the extra strength versus the regular Dream Coat. And the reason being is I have naturally curly hair. So for those of you who have naturally curly hair, I would say that's not fine, but more so, you know, medium to thick. You will love the extra strength Dream Coat versus the original. This is more moisturizing and it's a little bit more heavy duty for resisting the frizz and helping smooth out your hair versus the regular. The regular is great for those who don't have, you know, like a 2C wave. But if you have wavy hair, fine hair, you'll like the regular. So this is my other favorite, but I have still been gravitating for this. As you see, it is almost done. Love, love, love. Let me know if you guys want me to do a full Color Wow review. I love every single product from them. There's not a bad product from them whatsoever. Now that I've had some time to try and test the whole entire line, it's just picking what is best for your hair and learning how to use it. If you guys go back to my one video or search Richard J. Rose, I'll pop his channel up right here so you guys can see it. He has a full-on video with Giles Robinson demonstrating on how to use these products with a salon training, and that was the best video that I could have found to help me fall in love with Color Wow, because it taught me how to properly use the products. What I find with a lot of these companies now is that they're completely ditching long form content to teach you how to properly use their products. They're focused more on your TikToks, your Reels, and your Shorts to help market and get you hooked, like, you know, showing short clips of a before and after of the hair by using the products. To me, Reels, Shorts, and TikToks are like commercials, right? But where the true beauty and information lies in, you know, learning about products and the skin is long form content, seeing things in action. Show me step by step on how to use this instead of just saying spray some here and then blow dry. I want to see this crap in action, okay? That's just me. My last favorite for you guys, this is going to be a long video. Like I always say, what would it be without a long Aloha Gens video? All right, so this hair tool that I picked up is become my new holy grail hair tool, and that is the GHD Duet Blow Dry. This is the volumizing brush that I was waiting for and that I have been searching for the last, 5 years since I started growing out my hair. I literally want to sell my Dyson Airwrap. I want to sell, well, I don't have another volumizing airbrush. I got the T3 broke down on me, so that's bye-bye. I have the Dyson Airstraight, and I love my Dyson Airstraight when I want that sleek look, but I prefer a blowout like this. When I'm blowing out my hair, smoothing it out, I want body, I want volume. I want to be able to add curl to my ends instead of it just being super sleek and straight. And this guy will give you that. You can get your hair super smooth with this, but it's mainly if you like that blowout with volume. This is such a beautiful hair tool. I absolutely love it. I think it's worth the investment. If you have medium to thick hair, I think that you will really love this and find that it's really smooth and glides into the hair. It doesn't grab or snag. But if you have fine hair, you might find this to be a little bit snaggy in the hair. So this is a 2-in-1. So you can take your hair from wet to dry. And I literally do not use a separate hair tool or a blow dryer to blow dry my roots. I work this in my hair section by section. And the way that it's shaped, oval, I can get right at my roots and it dries them. I just really love it. Now, this is 1 speed, 1 heat setting. It does measure the heat that it puts out into your hair. I believe it's 400 times a minute, but this is ceramic. So this will heat up and then you have the airflow. It does not blow the hair out all over the place, creating frizz. It's like you almost, when you have it on, you can tell that it's blowing the heat, but it's not like, oh, you have to like actually feel the hair to notice that there is air there. This tool is simply amazing. If you have curly hair and you're looking for the perfect blow dryer brush, I would suggest looking into this. Now, it is $3.99. It is pricey. It's not as expensive as a Dyson and they give you more. So I love it. I love it. And I'm so happy that it's here, and it just makes my life so much easier when I'm smoothing out my hair. It's not a pain in the tail, and I actually enjoy the experience. I don't get too hot when I use this, but I will tell you, these bristles get hot and it does heat up your hair. They say that this doesn't have any heat damage. Well, I beg to differ because my hair feels pretty hot. But anytime you're using a heat styling tool, you're going to get damage in your hair. That's why you use heat protectant. Make sure you use heat protectant with this. But it's a gorgeous volumizing brush. I'm so happy with it. I'm absolutely smitten in love. This is the best hair tool of 2024, and I just love it. So what I love about this too is it came with this heat resistant pouch, which is so lovely. When you turn it on, you can just lay the tool on here, and when it's heating up, and it's not going to cause any damage to your counter or anything. It's great for traveling. I spent $4.99 on my Dyson Airstraight, and I didn't even get a case with that, which is pretty pathetic. And you know, I'm thinking about this too. You think about like devices that you buy that you spend, you know, over $300 on. They don't come with cases. Look at them. They included a case with this tool. I love, love, love. That's huge to me. And then they also included a cleaning tool to clean out your bristles, which is nice. And there is a holder for that here in the case. So I love it. It comes in 2 colors, white or black. I picked up the white. I purchased mine off of Amazon just in case I didn't like it. It was really easy to return. There was no special deal. I don't think this will be discounted for a while, but if you're holding out for them to have a sale, maybe for Black Friday, put this on your wish list, but it's fabulous. I love, love, love. And if you watched my last Get Ready With Me, I did do a little demo with it. I'm not gonna do a full-on demo because I'm just not really great at demonstrating my hair because I don't have the setup for it, and I have to look in style the back because since I have naturally curly hair, I have to really focus back here to get my roots, and I need to see to be able to do that. I'm not like seasoned to where I can just, you know, do it without looking. That's just me, and I'm rambling here, so I must go. So that is it for my favorites. Gee. Alrighty, everyone. So that is it for this video. I'm so sorry. I was hoping that I can get this in one long shot, but I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow for another Medicube Booster Pro treatment. And I won't be using any other devices on my skin until September, after we get done with testing the Medicube Booster Pro. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and all the links to my favorites will be found in Shop My Shelf, which I will link down below in the description box. It'll take you right to my YouTube shop. You'll see my videos there, and under this video with the thumbnail picture, I'll have all the products listed down below right there. You click on them, it'll take you to the direct link to them. So have a wonderful rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow, which I hope I do. And I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.